bit before time, but we're here. Dive in live with Jamback. And today I'm doing it through OBS. So this is my first time using OBS instead of Ecamm Live. So I hope everything works the same. Only thing is I can't put the comments in the main screen, which is sad, but I am able to reply and to see them. So that's important. And let me know if the sound's off, if there's something wrong. Let me know. And let's tune into Mr. Jambecker here. Hola, senor.
Hello.
Now we have to talk. Now we have to talk in English.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that, but that's all right.
Yeah. You've been not only studying the guitars, but you've been studying English as well. I hope.
No. My English is not that good, but I've been traveling. When I was like 90 years old, I went to Australia for almost a year, and my English was way better by then. But it's all right now. It's all right.
How long did you stay in Australia for?
For like 9 months, 10 months.
Wow.
It was just after high school, I went to college, and then I quit after a year, and then I went to Australia just traveling.
Nice, what a life. Yeah, well, you all have to do that sometime, you know. I was very late. I was went to Thailand when I was 33. I never really went. Well, I did like travel a lot in my 20s, but only in Europe, you know, not like to the other side of the world. But nice. Well, I'm glad to have you here. And maybe you were like, yeah, why would you ask me for this? Well, you make some awesome music, my friend. And like when we did the test earlier this week, I was surprised by your story and all like the musicality you have, because you used to be in bands. You told me, right? You used to play in a band, and maybe it's nice for the people to hear how you rolled into electronic music, because I thought it was a nice story.
Yeah. So basically, I started to play the guitar when I was like 8 years old, because my grandfather, he was a guitar teacher as well, and he was really into flamenco music, so Spanish guitar music.
Oh, yeah, they have it a lot here in Valencia.
Yeah. And when I was 8, he always wanted to teach my dad, but my dad wouldn't allow him to teach him. He played some guitar, and he was a singer as well, but I was his grandson, and I was really young, so I was just like, yeah, let's go, let's play guitar. And I really enjoyed it, actually. And when I was 11 years old, he died. He passed away. And then I had this feeling like I want to keep going with music, you know, like and then I went to this high school called HAVO voor muziek en dans.
HAVO. I did HAVO, but not for muziek en dans.
So it's basically here in Rotterdam, in the Conservatory of Rotterdam.
Yeah.
And it's just a high school it's a small school within the conservatory, and that's quite a big building. You have the dance academy as well.
Yeah.
And they just teach you normal stuff, but also like 10 hours a week they teach you to like all kinds of music, some music history, music theory.
Yeah.
Solfège. Do you know solfège?
Yeah, that they play a chord and you have to think, or you have to say which one they play.
Yeah.
I wish they taught me this when I was like 20, man. Fuck.
I really sucked in it, but and actually at that time when I was like maybe 14, 15 years old, we were all in the classroom. We were all too busy just hanging out at the skate park, smoking joints and stuff. Yeah. But still, I learned a lot from it. By the time I was playing a lot of bluesy stuff and a bit jazzy, also rock music.
Yeah, well, the blues and jazz comes in handy now, because most of the music that we do is jazzy based, you know. Hey, look, we got the Underdogs guys. They actually were the reasons that we're here, because I was in Rotterdam with them, and I said, why don't you get Jamback? We know him, you know. Like, oh, nice, let's do it. And then we called, and here we are. So they send their love. Joko's online. Yo, what's up, man? Nice you're here.
No, sick. He's one of my biggest inspirations, man. Fucking hell.
He's got a lot of people that say that, you know. He's been making lots of music.
I met him once, but I don't know if he remembers.
Yeah. Yeah, he probably does. I don't know. But he meets a lot of people now, doesn't he? Yeah, we got Drew Drabs is here, Lennox Greenfield, Ionic, Jesse Jacob. Nice. We got so many people online. It's you're famous. Nice. I'm happy to have you, man, because when I heard the Roaring Twenties track and actually the whole EP, I was like, holy moly, you got to get this guy in the show. You know, it's very musical and it's such a happy summery vibe. I wanna see how you work. So it's good to have you. Unfortunately, the Roaring Twenties one doesn't work anymore, right? The project.
Yeah, I still have it, but it's really fucked. The project is really. I don't know why, but we're now on my old PC and. It's not working properly anymore. That's why I bought a new baby.
Nice. Is that the M1 unit? Is that? Like
it's the 2021 MacBook with
nice.
the M1 chip.
Super nice.
Really happy with that. But the Roaring Twenties track, I made it like maybe 2 years ago already. A year and a half ago, I was living with Million, Max Million. Mm-hmm. And we shared the studio. By then it was the COVID period, and I don't know. I lost so many samples. I don't know. The computer can't find them anymore, and the whole project is fucked.
Yeah, well, that happens a lot actually. But I'm happy the rest is still there, and the track was signed to PRV, which was super nice. But I just found out you do airtime because I said, oh, you released it airtime as well. You said, well, it's actually sort of mine.
It's not really mine, but like my friend who's watching now, Jesse Jacob, he founded like the label Airtime, mm-hmm. And then after maybe a year and a half, me and Julius were hanging out a lot and chatting about music and stuff, and we actually met each other on SoundCloud.
That's a great spot.
Yeah. After a year and a half, he asked me if I wanted to help him with airtime as like maybe some A&R kind of things, and just to search for talent, and also just like chat every day about how we can maybe grow the label, but also the brand, you know. And then we did our second event in May at the Colorado Charlie.
Yeah, I think I saw some amazing footage come by. Yeah,
it was really nice. We were almost crying after the party. It was so nice. It couldn't be better.
Yeah, amazing.
And now we are sharing the event side of the brand. But the label Airtime is from Jess Jacob, is his label, and nice. Sometimes I'm searching for tracks what we can release on the VA or for EP or stuff. But
you guys,
but it's all
together.
His baby.
Nice. It's his baby, yeah. And you and didn't he want the Roaring Twenties on Airtime?
I think he did. But. Yeah, I sent it to Stassi, Chris Stassi.
Yeah.
Niels. And I think it was. I didn't talk to him that much, but I just sent him an email with 3 tracks with some promos. I think the first 2 of the EP were in there, and then suddenly. I think he just left Piv as an A&R. He just started up the Stas, or was like decided to do that. But he sent me an email. Hey mate, I arranged a release on Piv for you.
Because the shit's really good.
And I never expected that. I can remember the moment that I was reading that email and I was like, what?
Like that one easy. Yeah, but it's just a really good music, man. I think we should listen to some. We should just listen to the Roaring Twenties, and then we'll get into some projects. Close to Customers here. Hey Remco. Alex Belusio is here. Dr. Jamback, Mr. Jamback. You're famous, man. All right, let's play the Roaring Twenties, and I'm gonna get some more water, and we'll be back with some projects. If you want to hear the full track, go to to Beatport or whatnot and find or piffrecords.com probably to check out the full one. Too bad you don't have the project there. We were just talking about it. You also find it bad that you don't have it. Sometimes you have these projects where everything just falls into place, and that was one of them. Which one is your favorite? If you have to pick one,
I still have it. I think.
But nothing is working anymore. The samples are gone, or the
yeah.
plugins.
I had a project for the remix stems for Robbie Doherty. I had to send some, but the vocal is gone, and by then some things were working. But after I don't know what I did when I sent him the stems, but
the remix sounds pretty nice. He's gonna come on in August. I've got him. He's the first one of the new. You're the last one of the season. He's gonna be the new one of the season in the Diving Live season.
Is it like because of the summer? Because I can imagine it's really nice weather now in the Netherlands that people are not really want to sit behind their computer.
I think weather. It's and that because it would be more beneficial. I think when it's more darker and also I'm gonna be traveling and it's hot, so I have to really make sure my room is cold. So it's actually pretty cold in here if I'm streaming. My computer gets it's better to have a little break. But even though I think the first one is going to be 31st of August and it's probably still going to be hot here, so there's no way around it. But I think it's nice for a little summer break,
Oh, nice.
All right. Okay. So man, I'm excited to see what Push Forward is like. And how it's connected. And people at home, if there's something off with the sound, let us know. I'm streaming from OBS for the first time, not using Ecamm Live anymore. Let us know. And if you just want to shout something in the chat, that's also fine. And let's go for it. And also your questions, of course.
Yeah. Nice. So it's been a long time that I've seen this project, but let's just listen to something.
Yeah. It's so much fun.
I hear some noise. Is the noise coming from my project or?
No, that's Zoom sometimes does that. That it's creating noise. I don't hear the noise. I don't think the people at home hear the noise as well. So if I'm not hearing it, they don't hear it. But it's Zoom does this recently. I don't know. I have more people also in my lessons that if they play something or I have multiple people in a class that sometimes Zoom creates noise, and it has been away for a while. But it's maybe it's a setting. I have to check that out. What's causing it? But we don't hear it on our end. I did hear the final crackle though, which was nice.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. Something was like going up, or there was an automation on the noise. Or anything,
probably the white noise you hear is like super like, and it's sort of like a sweep. I don't know. We get free sweeps from Zoom.
Yeah, thanks Zoom.
But I don't think the people at home heard it. But it's nice though. Your music makes me super happy.
Thanks, man.
Like it's very happy, bouncy. I think you're also like a very happy dude, and it just I don't know. Is there any approach you have to making it always like this, or is it just the funky thing? Is just the way you just also play your guitar, or how does it come about? Because like from what I've heard,
I don't know. It's not that I always make this kind of tracks. I was actually with this track. I wanted a track to have a bit of energy, like a high energy track that works well on the dance floor, and I think that I use a lot of things that I like about other artists or other music. So I'm a really big fan of Eastern dubs,
Mm-hmm.
and he always uses these crazy sounds. And I don't know. I was playing around with this preset on silent, and he's also just sometimes don't give a fuck. Just play a melody and then come back with the beat and stop it, and I think I sometimes do it too much, but I'm just then enjoying myself in the studio. I think because like on a house party, you sometimes just want a groove to just keep on going and just groove, you know.
Yeah.
And my music is sometimes too, I think, too like after a drop hits. Sometimes already after like 8 bars, I do something again with it. But I can, I think sometimes I just need to leave it to let it just.
Well, it apparently works, you know, and it's nice to see how you approach it. That it's very, very free, floaty, and like you know, I just like to have fun. I think that's the most important thing. So yeah, maybe check out the low end. What the low end is? We got Marijn is here. Hey, Marijn, it's busy today.
So yeah, for this track, I used okay. My kick is always. This is just actually only the sample of Crustacea pack, and I didn't do anything with it. This is the kick tweaker by Daamen. I was in a Daamen EMC for. It's been a while ago. I don't know how long, maybe 2 years already.
Yeah.
But I did it for 2 months, but it really helped me, and I got a few plugins and samples out of the EMC, and I actually use them a lot. So this is kick tweaker. It's actually just the EQ, but with macro knobs.
Yeah. It's very very handy. You know, it's good to have these devices. You know. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. So yeah.
And the Crustacea pack is amazing kick-wise. I like the Crustacea and the Sidney Charles pack.
Yeah, I use the kicks and the claps a lot.
Yeah. Also
from
like,
the pack.
Yeah. This bass.
So the sub is I just used a preset from Diva called Sweet Resonance 2. I think I had that preset from Jesse Jacob, and I just like high cut it a bit. Just to use the sub, only the sub. It's nothing special. Just a kick and a sub.
Yeah, but yeah. Can you play the sub by solo with the kick? Maybe bring in the items one by one and see what they do. You gotta stop soloing the low end.
I've got an automation on it. So in the end, I think here you can hear.
Oh yeah. Nice.
But I don't hear it that good. I don't know why.
Is it too soft for you, or?
Yeah, I think. It's like I just layered a lot of shit on the top.
I'm curious to the layers. Yeah. Oh, it's super soft. Oh yeah. I hear it a little bit. Well, maybe it did work.
Can I just put the limiter more up? So I just use that to create a little bit of energy, I think, towards a drop.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like a break, and then the top bass comes up with some weird noise, with some weird sounds.
Yeah, nice. And then you drop back there. Yeah.
Yeah, and this sound, I don't know why it's in this section, but sometimes I need to replace the thing because the echo will keep going.
Oh yeah. I
um,
always have the problem as well if you have the echo
I
too long.
think I used like the fracture plugin. Joko also showed you. I think in your video he did the fracture plugin,
Fracture.
like the glitch machine plugin. I just threw it on the bass line to add some glitchy
Did he?
effects.
That's maybe one thing I missed. Sorry, Joko. I can't remember everything.
Uh,
He's been 3 times or so. I don't know. I forget. Hey, Justin. Welcome. Glad you're here. And Low House. Glad you're here. It's nice. Cool. Right.
So yeah, for this this sound I used silent.
Man, I gotta use silent more.
Yeah. So
It has some nice sounds, man. It's actually one of the oldest VSTs as well, I think. One of the first one I had back in the early 2000s.
yeah, and I still need to get it on my new laptop, but I like it as well. And like sometimes I'm just like searching on the internet for new stuff, and I'm a fan of this guy called Funk. He's from Australia as well, and he just make funky music, funky pop. And he had a sample pack on Splice, and there are some presets in there for silent.
He's got these videos, right? He's got these videos, no, where he's playing. Yeah, and he's doing this thing in his mouth, and he's playing on a keyboard as well. Funk, is that this guy?
Yeah, Funk.
Yeah, I like him, man. Yeah, cool. So he made sorry for interrupting. So he made like a silent pack as well.
Yeah, he made some presets in silent, and I think they sound pretty cool. They're actually for funky music, but yeah, I just use them to create.
Well, your stuff's pretty funky too.
And he's really good piano player as well.
Yeah.
It's really fun to watch his videos. He makes so fucking good music.
And the videos are fun as well. I think I think Joker once shared something of him, and I found it through him. Interesting. Funk, and he sometimes also plays, and he's got this sort of thing in his mouth, and he's like doing this how do you call this, vocoder kind of thing, which is cool. Yeah.
I never saw him doing that, but I think he does that. Yeah, okay, he can do that. I just have a LFO on the filter. I don't know what it. It really
slightly.
It really helps.
Yeah.
And then I just play this on the most of the times on the piano. It's a really easy easy melody, but I thought it
works. Hey, and this swing that you have, this Notator 16D swing, is that one you use up more often, or is that do you have like a go-to swing?
I don't have like really a go-to. I like this one, and I use the MPC one a lot.
Mm-hmm.
MPC and the normal, this one. And I don't know. I just when I start a project, I decide, let's take this one and try
and go
to
with it. Yeah.
I don't think that much
about it
when you make decisions. I think music it's making music or producing music. It's all about those tiny little decisions that you make during the process.
Yeah.
And it's been sometimes a pain in the ass because I'm not a good decision maker, you know. So also in life, sometimes I can
doubt a lot. But I'm the same, Mr. Undecisive sometimes. No, but that makes us human, no?
It's not a good thing while you make music because it takes too long sometimes.
It's also with the track. I have this loop laying, and I don't know what to add, you know. And every time I add something, I don't want to mess up the idea because I think the idea is really really nice, and it's like I'm not touching it. I'm just listening to it, go like, oh, this is nice. Okay, and then if I want to work on it, I'm like, I don't know. Okay, I'll do it some other day. But it's something I'm being, you know, I already have it for 2 weeks. I should really get going, just finish it off. Yeah, you know, you have that something.
Also for the bass, I like to use a little bit of compression.
Oh, the Slate Digital. This was the one you were talking about that weren't working before.
Yeah, I don't use a lot of compression, or I didn't use a lot of compression, but now, I'm starting to use it more and more. And on my new laptop, I've got the whole Arturia bundle. On this computer, I work with Slate Digital. I paid like maybe €15 for it. It's really nice. You have some compressors, but you also have like a mix rack. virtual mix rack, and you have like a bunch of EQs, preamps, saturators, saturations, saturators, how do you call it? And I think they're really nice. Just always like to put some compression with a really fast attack, a bit of ratio, and can even be a bit more. Just to make sure that some resonance in the bass don't like overpower sometimes.
Yeah, that it's all nice and controlled, that it keeps the peak in order. Yeah, nice.
And also sometimes I have the feeling that you can put it, like when I'm car testing a track and I didn't use some compression on my kick and bass group, my car goes faster, like shaking.
Yeah,
and
you get
drilling.
more resonance. Yeah. Interesting. That's a good one. So some compression on the low end, and preferably with the Slate guys. I'm gonna check out the Slate bundle as I ended up in a fight with the Plugin Alliance guys. So
this is the mix rack.
It's got the Neve
what I was
stuff.
talking about. So you have all of these compressors and stuff, but you know, I'm not really a sound engineer or a mix engineer, so for me it's still really sometimes hard to decide what to use.
Maybe that's better, man. That you don't know. That you just play it by ear, you know. Hey, and is Eric?
I know what I'm doing, but you still have those crazy mix engineers, you know.
Yeah, of course. You can go really deep on the mixing side of things. But as I spoke with Andrew Ozara and Joko as well, you know, like they don't use a lot of processing. They just make good music, and I think you also, you know, you make good music. So don't worry too much about the processing. Hey, and Eric Schrensema is your brother?
No, he's my dad.
Your dad? Your dad? Okay. He said, put your own live riffs from the guitar, bass and piano in your digital house beats. That's fucking crazy unique.
It's my biggest fan.
That's great, man. We all need a dad. My dad's always super fan of what I do. It's super nice. Yeah. Cool. And how about the drums? What do you do on the drums?
Every time I try different things, but these are all just loads of loops, I think. Yeah, these are a bunch of loops.
That's great.
Yeah, really love this loop from Joko from the Biff bag. I think it's called Sweetie. It's process some things that use a frequency shifter on shakers or stuff, just to try to make loops sound different than just a loop.
Yeah, exactly.
Just to the claps are also all loops, and I added a little snare, I guess. There's not much going on actually.
No, but you know, if it works, it works. It's like sound choice is half the work, you know.
And here goes that.
Extra add.
I think there's already some. This was the sequence I was talking about, which I got from the Marzo EMC.
Oh, that's a nice. I think
it's a Max for Life plugin. I use it a lot, especially for percussion kind of things. You just chuck in a loop. So you search for a loop, you like the sound of the loop, but you don't want to use the loop, and just chuck it in, slice it up, and put a sequencer in front. Click on random a few times. So you have here the random button for the pitch.
Yeah.
So if you random that, it will pick like random elements of your loop.
The MK16185 sequencer sounds like it's some kind of a gun.
Yeah.
Like an AK-47.
It is a gun.
The MK116. Where's
Yeah,
my
you can't.
pen?
You can't. I searched it on the internet, but there's a new one, and I don't like that one. I like this one.
You like the
And,
old school? You're very old school. You're from the 20s, no?
yeah, I couldn't even work with it. I saw all these small. Yeah, it was not really. Um yeah, a nice thing to look at. This is just the easy thing. You have the velocity here, the pitch here. Here you can also like randomize if the sequencer needs to stop playing and then go further, and then you get loads of crazy shit with it. Also
What an
with loops,
interesting
but
tool. Yeah.
you can also use it melody-wise. So,
Yeah.
like sometimes I even made a bass line with the sequencer and just put a scaler in between.
Yeah, so it stays in the scale.
Yeah, and the swing is also nice.
Cool. Yeah, I've got like 3 or 4 other sequencers, but oh yeah, well hell yes, let's do another one. It's nice to use this. It looks also like, I don't know, it looks really nice. Is there a hardware unit from this? Maybe it's
I don't know.
based on a hardware unit.
But I tried some other sequencers, and I think this one I like the most.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, it's nice to have it like sliced up, and it just creates some random groove, you know. And it's sometimes it's so easy.
Just tiny little things in the background that.
Yeah, the beats, yeah, together with the drums, it just really.
Yeah, you just hear it in the back.
Yeah.
You can't even hear them properly, but it works.
Yeah, but it's like this quirky little background percussion, which is really nice.
Yeah. And yeah, if you can have a look at the synths, it's actually all silent because I was
You was in silent mode.
I was in silent mode.
Yeah, it's a nice synth, man. It's one of the oldest. I think I have to Google it. It's one of the first ones I had with the PSP Vintage Warmer and the silent. I think that were one of the first ones. Like I think 2004 or so when VST was introduced. Man, crazy.
I think I had the bass line first, and then I was just playing this simple melody. Boom, 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 boom.
This reminds me of what's this guy? You know this Todd Terrier. You know Todd Terrier?
Todd Terrier.
Not Todd Terry, but Todd Terrier. Terje.
No, I don't know them,
I'll send it to you when we're done. I can't remember the track. If somebody knows Todd Terrier, what was the name of this track that Todd Terrier made? It's like it has if you play it again. Yeah, it's the sound, man. It's super nice.
I don't know what this is. Oh yeah, this is also a really nice thing. I found it in the pack I was telling you about. I use the pack a lot actually. It's like an ARP thing, but it's like a major, and together with the other stuff, it sounded a bit jazzy.
Yeah, it's such a nice transition.
Nice transition.
Oh yeah,
and,
Inspector Norse.
Yeah.
That's the tune. Inspector Norse. I'll send it to you when we're done. Inspector Norse from Todd Terrier. You'll love it. You'll love the track. You probably know it.
So and these are just layers. I don't know. This is in the back with some bubbly things. And this is also just a synth. You can't hear anything because I put an automation on the EQ. But the release is coming up, so it sounds like a pad. It's actually just a lead, but it's creating a pad along the way.
Yeah.
And that's why it's got bigger and bigger. So the release is all open now.
Yeah, yeah. I like that lead. It just comes in and it just does that for a bit and then it's gone again. It's like bye, just a little bit.
I think I made the track. The guy told me like after it's gone, there's something missing, but I don't know. I was like, but I like it.
Yeah. Well, that's it, you know. And this is something that people can really like fuzz about, you know, and you're thinking like, okay, should I add something more? Well, it's just weird if I just have this, but sometimes something weird leaves you questioning, and you just have to wait for the track to move on. You know, why not? Yeah, interesting. Hey, and when you play that, did you play with the pitch as well? Do you play it with a MIDI controller and use the pitch?
I actually don't have. Yeah, I have the mini lock, which has a little
pitch control. Yeah.
Yeah, but I know
because it
I don't
sounded
use
like
it that much.
Oh, maybe it's like a legato goes wow, you know, it just
yeah. No,
glide.
Look, I did this with the cutoff, and I automated the autopen. So. And then in the end, the filter goes whap.
Yeah, a little flick of the filter. Yeah, I just thought it would be like wow, and it's sort of like going up in pitch or something. Interesting. And you use a lot of Ableton stuff.
Inside of the preset, there is something like
LFO going on.
LFO coming on here with the pitch.
Yeah,
here.
The pitch. Yeah, because I heard it goes wow, you know, you just hear it.
That was already in the preset.
yeah. It's so nice, like how easy going. Where are your effect sounds as well? Are there? I heard some. Oh, these are more in the bottom. These little things. These are also really nicely done.
The steppies.
Yeah.
So there's just two sounds, and I think I processed them and freeze. Yeah, I freezed and flattened them. So I think it was a step, and I put some stuff on it, and then I reversed it, and then I made it smaller. I think that's what I did, and then I just EQ'd a bit and added a little timeless.
Little delay, yeah. I have to use timeless more, man.
Together they sound pretty nice, I think.
Yeah.
It's a little dirty.
Yeah, but it's a nice, you know, super, yeah, I like it. Such a groove, man. But I think the power is also in the bass, man.
Yeah, but it's really. I didn't know it was gonna work that like good on the dance floor because there's really short notes, and I want to try to especially in the low end on the sub, don't use too much short notes. Just go for a longer note in the low end. But it still works.
Man, it works like crazy. It's so funky, you know. It's nice. It just makes you dance. If you have feet, your feet will go like that. You know, on the floor. That's what my feet do when I hear something like this. Boom,
I think for the next drop, we have a vocal. I had another vocal, but where did it go?
I don't know. It went on holiday. Hello, Patrick John Confat. What a great name. Michiel Williams, Inspector Norse. Yeah, I'm going to send it. Zinc DJ is here. Nice. We got quite a bunch online.
I don't know where the other vocal went, but there's like a woman screaming, everybody!
Oh,
but
she's gone.
It doesn't matter.
She's gone.
Yeah. Things disappear. It's an old Mac like from 2011.
You always have to do collect all and save, my friend, when you're done with your, you know. If I can tell you one thing, it's collect all and save.
Collect all and save.
Yeah, it's always, because then anything can happen. But if you still have the folder of your project, that's where everything should be in. And plugin wise, you know, it depends. If you go to a new system, it can. But collect all and save. Also for you guys at home, collect all and save every time. Nice, so, such a tune.
Do you want to go further in this track because you have a little break here. It's also silent.
But let's
chord. It's just a -7 chord, I think.
And how did you -7? Like you're in F.
Yeah, in F. I like to be in F or E or F sharp, G.
Yeah.
Those are actually Toman told me that once. Like I made a track and he liked it, but he told me, yeah, you miss some low end because I was maybe in B or A, producing in A, and then the bass notes, or they are way too low, or they are just too high. That misses that really nice low end you want to hear in the club, you know.
Yeah.
And when you're on in F sharp, you have that sweet spot, I think, for the bass to come through.
That's a good tip. So people make your tracks in F sharp.
Yeah,
you get tight low end.
E.
But you know, if you're in A, you can also have a kick that is in E, you know, or in C.
But it's also like
depends
on your guitar, the E string is like the lowest string on the guitar.
Yeah. It's pretty low though, having a kick in E. I think the lowest you sort of can go is F, because F is 40 hertz or something. E would be like 35. You're gonna be.
I actually don't tune my kick. Do you tune your kick always?
Well, I see what it's in. You know, if I take a kick from I just check it out. You know what it's in, and then I try other or one up or one down. I know you normally don't go like up two or down two, because then I'll just rather have a different kick. You know, but it's I always check it, like, to see what key the kick is in. But there is some. I saw that deadmau5 was having some kind of video where he says, no, tuning your kick is ridiculous. But then maybe he's talking more about, because he said like it's more like a little tick, but that's more in the EDM sort of world, you know, not like in, because we can have pretty long kicks where it's definitely a tone, you know, when it's definitely
yeah. I have some. I made a track and never released it, but it's like really East and Dubbish kind of track with a kick with a really long tail, and then I tuned it as well. Yeah, it works really well with the bass line, but with some shorter kicks, I actually don't switch it up. But yeah.
Hey, I get a cue here from Mahar Music. He says, "Yo guys, Jamback, you go over the breakdown of Pickup after. I love that track. I have Pickup ready to play." So let's see if that project still works. Maybe it's nice to show that one.
Yeah, we can. I can have a look.
Okay, then in the meantime, guys, stay put. Thank you all for watching. We're gonna go to listen to Pickup, and maybe we'll have the project ready when we're back. Super nice track. Again, check out PIV to get the full one, or Beatport or whatnot. And we have the project. It works, which is cool. And your dad says some Moog sounds are similar with the late 60s. Pink Floyd, Deepest Mode, and Yazoo. Now mixed in-house. Yeah, recently the guy from the Deepest Mode passed away, no? The singer. It's very sad. Let me get rid of this overlay, by the way, here. Because we want to see your processing there, which is nice. So that's nice. Yeah, just go over the track. Let's start with the low end. It's nice you have it, man. What a tune. I like the bit where it goes boop, 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 where it stops a bit. Very nice.
Yeah, so it's the same way. I just have a low end group with a kick. Which kick is it now? Again, that's a kick.
And now it's number 5, not number 7.
Not number 7.
Yeah, man, it's just your bass lines, dude. It's so on point.
Can you hear it properly though?
Yeah, sounds great.
Okay.
And did you use the same compressor on your low end again?
It's not in. It's not in there now. I don't know why, but maybe it was when I sent it the pre-master, and it's now off. So I used actually a guitar kind of loop for this. I recorded some guitar as well, but
to take an idea for the bass.
Yeah, but it was maybe we can try to take one and just put everything out. So it's maybe fun to show you how it was sounding.
There's only one out.
Oh, is there only one out?
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Why is that not working?
I don't know. I'll call Ableton and tell him, like, hey, guys. So this was the original.
That was the original sound, yeah.
Wow.
So let's go back. So I made it shorter. It was actually, I just used it for like a percussion.
And then it triggered you to make the bass line.
And then there's a guitar in it as well, like this one. I made that sound also from that sample.
Oh, wow.
I don't know how I did it, but okay, yeah, I think I just...
pitching it up like a lot.
I pitched it up.
Wow.
And then I used
that's some cool
rig.
Editing here, man. It's so cool.
Guitar rig is really nice. I don't know if people use it, but I bought the Native Instruments bundle, especially those, but also for guitar rig, because I was playing a lot of guitar back then, and I just really like the sounds of the of the presets that are in here.
That's also.
I don't like. Sometimes I also use them for synths. Like just guitar rig, you have some crazy effects, and it's like a multi-effect rack, and some presets are really, really crazy. And
I use it for vocals. So I've used it for vocals a lot. I have actually, and then I bought the whole Sound Toys bundle. Now I'm using that, but actually, I forgot all about guitar rig. That's how it goes, man.
So I compressed it as well, just with a phaser on it and some like a wah kind of wah preset.
Yeah, to make it a bit more like filtery, like wah kind of vibe. Hey, but I'm curious. So what was the first thing? Did you first had your bass, or did you first had these loops and then played your bass on top of those loops?
Sorry?
Chicken or the egg? Did you first have did you first play?
Oh no! I first had this loop.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I'm not really. I don't feel inspired, and I'm just gonna search for a melodic thing. It can be a chord loop or or this loop. So I found this loop. You heard how it sounded. I just made this out of it. And I was trying with, I think this is D-File again. Yeah, again the Sweet Resonance bass I used for the other track as well. So yeah, that's the low end actually, and I don't know why I put the guitar in this same group. I didn't do that on purpose, but yeah.
Yeah, but like from a music perspective, it's really nice just to find a really nice guitar loop and go like, hey, this is a nice bass line, and then make a bass line out of it, you know. But then you need to do your solfège, you know. You need to like listen and play along with it. That's you know.
But I think you can also see in a sample which key it is.
Key it is. You can figure it out. Yeah.
And it was 4 semitones higher than F, I think. Am I in F?
And you put it 4 down to make it fit F, and then you play. Is F your favorite scale? Oh yeah, you told me like the F sharp. Huh? Yeah. Hey, Luc is online. Hey, Luc Ploeg.
Luc Ploeg, nice guy.
Yeah, I met him in Rotterdam. You know.
Yeah, I met him for the first time. I met him once in a beach party. Really cool guy.
Nice,
They're all from the Herman Brood Academy.
All the Herman Brood guys are doing well, aren't they?
Okay, so let's move on to the. I used again some samples from Joko.
Of course.
So these drums are pretty basic, and I think the percussion makes it groove a bit in the 16th. Yeah, they're just a bunch of loops, and then I don't do that much processing on
Bit Crush is nice. From what's the Bit Crush?
It's from kilohertz. It comes with the Slate Digital pack.
Ah, cool. I need to get that Slate stuff. I have enough, but I'm always like, I need to get everything. It's just nice. Like, it's good that I don't do modular, otherwise I would have had loads of modulars. So cool.
It's just a 909 clap.
That Daamen stereo rack also from the DeMarzo EMC, yeah?
Yeah. I don't. It's actually because I think I still. I downloaded this template.
Yeah.
And these things are in his template. I think he had to make these kind of racks when he was at the Herman Brood Academy as well. I think he needed to make those kind of things as
exercises. Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Right. Good to have.
And,
so people, if you want it, you need to go to the EMC of DeMarzo.
No, he's not in there anymore, I think.
He's not. Don't they leave the stuff there? Probably will still be in there, no?
I don't use it that much though. Sometimes it's just on there because I think when I open a new audio track, it's
your default audio track. Yeah.
It's on every. Oh no, it isn't. No, I don't know.
Oh, you don't know how it got there.
Again, like I haven't been using this computer for a while, so I'm really happy with my new one.
Yeah, man, I can imagine the M1 is amazing. You'll have so much power.
Yeah, not much going on here as well. Not a lot of processing, a little bit of compression, not even the Slate Digital compressions. Yeah, not a lot of processing, man.
Yeah, that's apparently good music doesn't need a lot of processing.
No. So yeah, and this track it has a pretty big build up, and I decided to do a little weird thing here at the drop, and like a lot of people messaged me like, "Yeah, that's crazy, you know, what happens there?" And I was actually talking to Marijn from Piff, and he told me, "Yeah, mate, this is actually a bit too crazy, man. Maybe because on the dance floor, especially at house parties, I used to go to like this hardcore hardstyle kind of parties, like when I was younger, and then everyone everyone goes like before the drop, boom, boom, and then you think it drops, but
It doesn't, yeah. And then
it
they
doesn't.
hold for a bit. It's something because I used to go to these hardstyle parties as well when I was like 18, you know, the first like club tempos from Q Dance and whatnot. Every month or every month they had the party, and it's a lot of stop and go. You know, you have a lot of breaks, but in house it's often it keeps rolling in. You know, but
Yeah.
you know, why not? Why not just get people out of their
Yeah.
rolling vibes? You know, it's cool.
But like I saw some videos that people were like, what happened? So,
Yeah, did you get like a
it's
video of the drop and everybody's like confused? Like, huh?
yeah. We can listen. We can have a listen
Yeah,
to it.
yeah, yeah.
So there's some. Oh yeah, some acid there.
Yeah, I think it's nice.
Yeah, so that's it, man. I had this synth. Yeah, it was also silent. I warped a lot, or I freezed and flattened a lot
Yeah,
because my CPU was a bit fucked, I think. And I heard something that was not going good here in the when I just played it. Something is not working
yeah,
correctly, I think.
yeah. It's a
But
left a bit of
yeah,
power,
so.
but it's the old
So
project.
I used silent again a lot for this one. Also, the acid was all played in MIDI. But there was a LFO in silent, and I didn't figure it out because every time I was rendering the track,
Yeah,
the
thing was different.
yeah, it was different, and
Yeah.
there was like one take I really liked, and I think I have I've recorded it a few times, and then I was like, okay, yeah, this sounds a bit the same as my first
I had
render.
exactly the same situation once. I was like, oh man, but I made a render just to test the track, right? And I'm like, oh, this is super nice, really happy with my song. And then I worked on it, made the final mix, rendered it out, and it was different. I was like, oh, that's because the LFO, fuck, because it doesn't need to be down at that moment, it needs to be up at that moment. So I also did a few renders until I had sort of like something that was similar to the one that I had before. It's yeah. So sometimes LFOs is nice to have, but it can also, yeah, you know, it's you know.
And also, yeah, these like I use a lot of times the LFO from Max for Life. And that's nice, and but sometimes because you have also a part A and a part B, and sometimes these synths get me a bit of frustrated and confusing it.
Yeah.
But it's all good.
That's how you managed to finish the track though. Hey,
Yeah.
we also have let's see, Jay's here, Steph Davidson. He says Jakey, and we have Jamal Yannick Guzman Sierra. Ah, he's back. He's been here. He came a few times. He wants to know about your return tracks. Maybe you can do you always have the same, and what reverb are you using?
Yeah, so I have here four return tracks, but I don't use the echo that much. I prefer to when I want something to have delay. I just chuck them on the on the audio tracks or MIDI tracks. But yeah, I have
The Lexicon one.
Can you hear? Yeah,
It's
Lexicon,
very
Lex
soft.
Play.
Yeah.
And I just put some high end. I
Not too much
don't
high
like-
in the reverb.
not too much high end on the reverb now. So yeah, and then I've got a medium one from the Valhalla. Normally I just send my synths, vocals, whatever I want to have a bit more reverb to them, and the FX for pads are in there now. I think that's from Fat Filter.
Yeah, I like the. I need to make my template, remake it. I use a lot of Fab Filter, but I'm also want to go to use the Valhalla's a bit more.
Yeah, on the new one I have the Valhalla, the vintage Verb. I really like that one.
Yeah, and the shimmer one is really nice, really like. But there's also like a new reverb in Ableton, the hybrid reverb, which I also need to use more. There's also a shimmer option. Maybe.
And the lexicon ones are really nice as well. Actually,
classic ones, man. These are really really good.
Oh yeah.
Well, I hope this answers your question, Jamal. Which delay are you using? A fancy delay there? Oh, it was the Echo, no?
Yeah, it's just the Echo. Yeah.
Echo is great. I love it.
Yeah.
Tupski is here. Hey, Tupski. Nice you're here, man. Sorry, just saying hi to one of my old students.
No worries, mate.
He's got his new post your release here in the chat, Tupski, because it's like donations go to Ukraine, no? So it's my student, and I'm proud because I think it's his second release. And
he's from Ukraine.
He's from Holland. But he
okay.
lives in Dubai. It's like he's a pilot. Very nice guy.
Shit.
And he did my advanced course like last year. I think last year, or maybe already 2 years ago. And he's having some releases. And I think the it's on Dear Records. A bit more melodic techno kind of or organic house. And the donations go to Ukraine. So maybe it's nice if you post the link, amigo. So sorry for this little interruption, sir.
No worries, man.
You also use a lot of contact in this project, which I saw, like the.
Just one, but I love the stuff from Native Instruments. I just used the organ for it. I actually think I played the organ melody like it's just a really small melody like this before the drop, and I was playing around during the break here as well. You don't hear it that good during the break though, but I've got a electric piano from Roland here, and there's some really cool organ sounds and Rhodes sounds, and I really like to just jam on it, and but I don't know why I didn't record. Sometimes when I want to record the sound, I just prefer to use Contact instead because it sounds better.
Yeah, well, the Roland sounds. I used to have a Roland piano when I was living in Holland, and it had amazing Rhodes as well.
The Rhodes is really nice. Used it at for the Roaring Twenties one, the solo, the Rhodes solo.
Yeah, on the Roland.
Yeah.
Nice. The Roland 20s. Hey, Koen. Thanks for tuning in.
It's
not working properly.
Oh yeah, I didn't use that. But yeah, so and also in Contact they you have this bass guitar plugins that I really like. I sent you a track today, right?
Yeah, the love, something with love.
Yeah, love you or something.
Oh, yeah, but, was it for me?
No, it was not for you. But just the vocal was saying, "I love you."
Yeah. Maybe we can check out that tune, but that's on your other computer, right? And you have to log in with your other computer.
Yeah, but I think it's not a really really big problem.
Let's check it out. In the meantime, I see here, Tupski's posted the release. Nice. Guys, you want to support some people in Ukraine, check out the link. I think he posted it on Twitch. I'll see if I can post it everywhere. It will be on volume 2 in a few weeks. Oh, okay. Well, at least they have the link, also works. Let me see if I can, where's my restream? Here. I'll post it everywhere. There we go. Should be in all the chats. Nice. And while you load up your newest project, because that's something you're working on, I'll just chat to the people for a bit. Hey guys, Welcome to Lessons in Life. I'm glad you're all watching, and I hope you enjoyed watching these projects. We've got one more coming up. I'm streaming on OBS today, and everything seems to go really well. I'm going to go super streaming mode. I'm going to upgrade the whole interface and make sure the chat's going to be in there. I really want to use that for the next ones. Robbie Doherty is going to join me in the end of August, which is nice. And for the rest, I don't have any other ones confirmed yet, but I'm gonna, of course, scout and see if there's more people that want to join. Maybe get some familiar faces back as well. In the meantime, if you have any friends that want to start Ableton, today I uploaded the Ableton introduction course. It's only $6 on the Lessons in Life web shop. Maybe you can support or ask somebody if they want to make music. Tell them to go to the Lessons in Life website. 3% will go to the Amazon Forest, and there's also some sample packs and preset packs and whatnot. So if you want to check out the lessonsinlife.com shop, please do so, and keep me going, please. I need it sometimes. So let's see how Jake is doing. Zoom.
Yeah.
Oh, nothing changed. Let me stop this sharing. So you need to come and watch out with your computer. If you're gonna join with the other one, you need to mute it, otherwise we're gonna get wee. It's cool to see you from a different angle. It looks like you're in a different. I've got 2 Jakes, just like when we were testing. Suddenly I had like 3 or 4 Jakes.
Ja, je hoort me nu toch?
Yes, yeah.
Top man.
Let me put the overlay back. So we got 2 Jakes, 2 Jambacks. All right. So the other one can go, no? You can. Yeah. All right.
Just leave it.
The only one, we're back to only 1 Jake.
Perfect. Better. Okay. Share screen. Share sound.
This is the first time in the show that we switched computers. Lessons in Life is going high tech.
I have to.
Oh, you have to leave and come back, maybe.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, I'll just keep on talking to the people. I don't have any more music lined up. I should have had more music lined up, guys. I'm terribly sorry. But hey, it's all live. We're live streaming. It's 35 degrees here in Spain. It's way too hot. My brain wasn't working. I hope you're all good. What are your favorite plugins, actually? Because he uses a lot of silence. And I got my bass station 2 fixed today. I don't know if I can grab it. Like this guy. It was broke. Here. It was broke. And it works. If you need some good bass, I love this baby. It's really old, but it has a really nice ARP. And the filter didn't work. So some guy introduced me to this very friendly Russian guy, and he fixed my filter for me. And now it works again, so I can make music again with my Novation bass station. So expect a lot of bass. Jamback's back. I just told the people about my new old Novation bass station too. It's been repaired today. Look at
nice.
you.
Is this working?
It works, and also it looks very sharp. And I think you're doing great with your new computer. This is gonna be awesome. I love it having a new computer. You get to install. Installing is a bit like I have to do all this, but it's nice to have everything in new places.
There's no.
I
need.
Did you
I
click
can't see the zoom.
Okay, let's do it again. Let's do stop participant share. If you click on share screen, you get a pop-up in the bottom left corner. You have to do share sound, and you might have to, you might have to put your password again. I am Jamback now. Oh yeah, that's because that's true. Every time if somebody leaves the call, then I was Jamback for a bit. Well, I have a Novation bass station, so maybe I can make the same bass lines as Jamback. I hope so.
This
Okay.
is.
Let's see if it
I think it's working.
Yeah, it works. I can hear it. Okay, let me put the overlay away. Ah, nice.
So this is Ableton 11 as well. I'm just working from this. So this is a project that I'm now just I begin yesterday with this project, and
So it's raw.
I was playing around with these live bass sounds from I just told you the contact ones.
Yeah, the Scarby. Oh yeah. I like these.
And I have the new guitar rig. It's like the 6.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's actually really
It
nice.
looks a bit more reactor. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
I like these little breaks.
So I just started with this, so it needs a lot of mixing, and I actually didn't heard it on my monitors. I only used my headphones, and not even this headphones, but the Sennheiser H, like the DJ ones, you know, like everyone has them for DJ.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
So some things are sounding weird and stuff, but yeah, I was just enjoying myself on the couch, like finally being able to make music everywhere.
Yeah, with the laptop. Yeah.
And my girlfriend doesn't like it because I'm now every time after work I'm with my headphones on the table instead of watching a TV show.
Yeah. Well, you know, I think it's a great way to spend your time, you know, to just make music. You know, if you're always watching TV shows, you can do that when you're 60, man. You know, when you're old and your body doesn't do anything anymore, then you're good. You can watch all the Friends and all the Peaky Blinders and whatnot, you know. Hey, but this bass, but did you play it on your keyboard, or are you then sitting on the couch or on the table? Do you have a MIDI controller, or you just
no, I don't have a MIDI controller, but I used my keyboard.
Keyboard on the computer, yeah, so cool.
So yeah, and I can't play that good of the piano on my keyboard, so I use a scaler as well.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, it works perfectly, right? You don't need a lot, man, these days to make music. So cool.
and
on your table while your girlfriend is watching Sex in the City.
This guitar rig is really nice. I'm still trying to get it right though, but you can change the settings of the
cabinet
of your mic, and you can have some room, like some natural reverb in there. I changed it. Was a lot of low end in there, and I don't want it to be the main bass. I just want it to come by sometimes and just
fiddle a bit with the
fill it a bit up, but and then I have other bass, and I have to say this is just
analog.
In analog. Do you know Stripped?
Yeah. He always sends me. By the way, he's also online. He said hi. I saw him come by.
He's a legend.
Yeah,
I love his. I always love his low end.
He makes a lot of music. Yeah.
He makes a lot of music as well. It's really nice. I've been playing a few tracks as well, and I was like, mate, you made this bass in analog? Yeah, it's just the init preset with the filter down. He said, and I was like, yeah, but how does it sound so fat? You know? But yeah, just
Analog is a good synth. Yeah, I think they modeled it after some. What was the synth they modeled it after? It's modeled after a synth, so it's like it's got a very like warm kind of. Also, if you listen to the sine wave, it doesn't really sound like it has even the sine wave has overtones, so it's a very very strong synth. Yeah.
I think I used some wait,
drive.
Some drive here, the third one too.
That's a good bass, man. See, kids, you don't need. Oh, yeah, this is made together with Applied Acoustics. You know this organ, the what's this organ? What's up with me and my names today? I don't know anything. I forgot this organ for Applied Acoustics. It's really nice. They make super nice synths, so I think they work together on this one.
It's really nice and it's really easy to how do you call it in English?
Program or
it's just you have two oscillators here, two filters, amplifier. You can the ADSR you can adjust it here. It's just a simple. In the beginning, maybe if you're just like starting with producing, you're like, what the fuck is this? Is this little
this thing?
Machine?
But then you follow a Lessons in Life course, and you know everything will make sense.
But I really like this bass.
Yeah.
And I think it works well as well with the with the guitar.
Yeah, bounces off nicely. Yeah, it's just your bass lines are really really nice. I think that's half the battle, man. If your kick and bass are just rocking, then the rest will come really easy.
Yeah, but this is like the easiest, the simplest bass line I have ever made, I think. But I like it to just I wanted this bass to just be simple and then just go crazy sometimes in the breaks with this.
Yeah.
And here. With everything.
It's nice. Also, like how you enjoy making these things. I can totally see you on the couch.
That's still a bit too crazy though, but
no man, it's not.
That's something I would like play on the guitar myself, just when I'm just jamming or a lick.
It's not, but why don't you but why don't you
play it myself?
Yeah, why don't you record your guitar? Because that would be like.
I do it sometimes, but you know,
you need
sometimes it's really like, especially on my old iMac, I had so much latency, and I couldn't process it so like that. I really liked it in the tune. I don't know why. I did use it though. Like I did a few times play some guitar, just some funky things or ambient kind of things for breaks and
with
stuff.
With the M1 you shouldn't have a lot of latency, but it is when you have a full project, you know, and you got all this processing going on, then pick your guitar, then you better render it out and play it in a new project, and then take what you record and put it in the original track. Because once you have lots of plugins and stuff, then that's also when I use hardware. Then first it's all in sync, but when I have a very project that's super far, then you can't really use the machines anymore because they're way too late, and then you just I render the track and go into a new project, and then I can play new stuff in, you know. But nice.
Yeah, and I haven't tried yet on the new. I only have this laptop for like 3 weeks now. So
and the M1's supposed to be like really the best thing ever made. So
but I already have like 40% CPU now. But I have loads of these plugins are.
Yeah, well, I can't run a project like this, man. With my one for 2019.
look at my CPU
Oh,
already.
wow.
Like
Yeah.
only this plugin. It's crazy plugin though.
Bus Force.
It's Bus Force.
Wow. Where's it from? Also from Slate or
No, Arturia.
Arturia? I don't have all these, man. I need to get my Arturia game on. Sounds nice.
Also this compressor.
Yeah.
But this the drums are still really they are too busy. I need to work on this. But and also the clap in the it was really long. It was really long.
Mee bezig.
I used the Transient Master to shorten it up. But maybe we can talk a little bit about the piano or the synths.
Go for it.
This was actually just a loop I found on my hard drive. I think I did a bit of it. It was a way like a longer loop, and I just shortened it up. And I think here in the end, you see,
Yeah.
like in the end, I made this longer, and it sounded like this. Didn't do much, but I really like the RC20 plugin.
Gives it such a nice little grid, bit lo-fi, kind of more distortion.
Yeah, distortion and some high end as well to cut through the mix.
You're basically like a Motown guy, captured. Yeah, like a Motown sounding dude.
What's this? Oh, this in Analog Lab.
Analog Lab is lots of fun.
Yeah, I all freezed and flattened it already, but I found this sequenced acid kind of weird sounds. I still need to pick some things to use because it's a bit too crazy. But I just like to freeze and flatten things, and then after it I chop it up and use it somewhere to add to the groove. What's this? It's just a short thing.
And where's this vocal from?
It's just from a sample pack, man.
It's really nice. Why don't I find these? It's an ad lib.
Yeah, you like it, but
yeah.
Like I'm in this group chat with some guys for already 2.5 years, and we call it Tune Lab. And Stef Davids is in there, Job de Jong, Nas Elmes, Elinov, a mate of mine.
Yeah, Elinov makes nice music too.
Matisu, Million as well.
Yeah.
Like loads of really nice producers, and we are always sharing ideas and thoughts.
Yeah.
And but it's always funny because one guy is saying, "Oh yeah, I really like this," and the other guy is, "No man, the vocal is no man, it's not nice." It's,
well, I like it.
Discussion going. But, yeah. I thought it was working for this one.
Yeah, you could say like, oh, it's another like soul singer, housey, but it's the sound. No, that's what we don't have all these famous singers. Aretha Franklin has passed away, I believe, and we how can we or do you know one? Maybe we should like if there's any soul singers, please report. Send an email to info@lessonsinlife or info@jambeck.nl or jambeckmusic.nl.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So
report.
So yeah, this is the whole vocal. Also put some saturation and the RC20 on top. Didn't even do much EQing. It was sounding. I still need to. I made this yesterday, so I still need to do those things. And I wanted something to go on in the beat.
So you sliced her.
Yeah, I sliced it. And I think I changed this to just the point that I was like, it's nice. That it's fitting in the beat.
It's a nice slice.
Added some
Arturia memory brigade. I don't know all these Arturia things.
It's the FX bundle from Arturia. It's really nice.
I should get it. Well, I should get a load. I have way too much stuff. I should
I'm,
not get.
I'm going to quit the Slate Digital because they don't do like rent to own. They do only rent. So
Yeah.
I'm never gonna own those things. So I think I'm just gonna stop it. But
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
really
yeah.
nice. Check them out.
Yeah,
But,
yeah. I wanted to go to Slate, because I stopped at Plugin Alliance, but I'm just also bouncing around. I just like to have new gadgets, man. It's I don't know. It's just fun.
The only thing I don't like, if I can tell something about it, I don't know if they're now gonna hate me or not, but the iLook kind of stuff. So you have this account on iLook, and you have to.
iLook's horrible.
Yeah, yeah. So when you're in the plane or something, you don't have any internet. Your plugins are not working, you don't have internet connection, and you want to open a project.
Yeah.
Sometimes your project won't even open.
Yeah, that's the whole iLock thing. Yeah,
What's
I don't like
happening to
iLock.
my CPU though? I think because I did the battery. My battery is almost dying, mate. So we're almost done.
Well, let's keep it at this. I think it was really nice. It's also like 9:30, so we have our full sesh. I don't know. We'll have a little bit of time. So people, if you have like a last question to Jamback, let me know. Then we can put that in. Ellen is also online. Jake, she says sounds nice. Jamback, says Ellen. Ellen is also,
my mom.
is
My
your mom?
Her name is Ellen as well, but maybe it's another one.
Maybe there's another Ellen. That would be coincidence, wouldn't it? Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, man, it's been so nice having you on. Is there anything that you want to plug? Because you were saying to me that you're going to go to London as well.
I've been to London.
Or you're going to go to the UK. You're going to go for a gig, or?
Yeah. So. I'm playing Friday in Amsterdam, Sunday at Colorado Charlie Gives Soul. Next weekend, it's time for my first booking for Piff Records at the beach.
Nice.
So really excited about that. And in July, I'm going again to the UK for a discotheque Into the Woods festival, and I'm really looking forward to that. Playing on the Push stage, and I released a EP on Push as well.
Yeah. So
And looking forward to meet all those people that have been chatting since COVID. Finally see some faces in real life.
Nice. Really. You're gonna meet Parsec then in real life.
Yeah, Parsec, Tom Spark, Tom Howell, and Yogi P.
Nice. That's such a great.
The Push guys.
Well, you deserve all the fun, man. I really enjoyed this whole session, and you're such a happy floating dude. I think if you just keep making music, you get a lot of cool journeys along the way, and I hope you're gonna make a lot more music, because I really enjoy all the funkiness that you've been making.
I hope so, man. I'm gonna try to get some more free time as well, to get the proper time in the studio. I'm now still working 40 hours a week, and sometimes it's been really hard to get inspired during the evening after a long day at work,
Yeah.
But from September on, I'm gonna get some other little jobs, and I'm gonna quit this job to really try to make some more time in the studio and get this thing more off the ground.
Yeah, I hope so, man. You deserve it all. I really, really enjoyed this whole chat. I see no questions coming in. Let's see. Oh, I see Eel. Nice, you're here. Synth for steps and lead. Synth for steps and lead.
That's my go-to synths, maybe. I really like Silent, Arturia, and Diva. Those are my go-to synths, and actually like almost everything from Arturia is really nice.
Yeah, it's hard to pick. I like the Juno one, the Jupiter one. They're all like cool. The Prophet one.
The Prophet one, the Mini.
It's so great. They've emulated all these old school units, man. It's awesome. Man, it's such a cool. It's been such a chat. I could chat with you for hours, but let's do that some other time. You're always welcome back, and have fun on your coming gigs and adventures. People at home, thank you for tuning in. This was Mr. Jamback. Follow him, check out his music. I'm gonna put the link in the description of the video as well. And we'll be seeing each other after, I think, around end of August. I'm back with Robbie Doherty. So stay tuned. Well, don't stay tuned now, but tune in again at the end of August. And I'll see you then. Thanks, Jambeck.